Okay, so good evening, dear students. So many of you have joined, and I can see there are so many messages. So nice to see you all that you have joined. So welcome in our today's class, and I hope you all might be knowing that what is it about, what we are going to do today. So without any further ado, let's start with our journey of public speaking and communication skills. So, how many of you are aware about what are we going to learn? How we are going to treat things in our mind? That what is basically communication? Is there any student who is already aware about this? You are free to chat in the comment section. You are free to share your views, and I would be really glad if I'll see messages. Very good, very good. Many of you are writing spoken English. Wonderful. So let's start with our today's class. I'm presenting my screen. In the comment section, just let me know if my screen is visible to you all or not. Okay, dear students, I hope my screen is visible to you all. Wonderful, wonderful. So, communication and personality development. See, it is one of the biggest leading trend in today's world. We should be aware about public speaking and communication skills, and it is very important. As you all are young students, so in your school life, in your other activities, it is very important to learn about spoken English. Okay, so today's agenda is introduction to public speaking and communication. So I'm going to give a brief introduction about myself. I am Rakshanda Khan. I am a national and international level debater and orator. I've been recognized by three prestigious institutions like Harvard, Russia, and Stanford. So I hope that under my guidance, you all are going to excel and you all are going to learn so well. I am confident about it because I know that students who try to learn, like students, those who have joined today, it takes courage. It takes, a lot of motive behind this. And I know that you all are aware that in today's generation, speaking English is not an easy task because we have to follow so many things. We have to follow the trends, we have to follow the accent, we have to follow the current words. So it is very important, and under my guidance, I hope you all will be flourishing. So, as I told you, I've been recognized from Harvard, Russia, and Stanford as I used to give debates, I used to give speeches, and I have my own recognition from their end. So that's all about me. And the most important thing, I am going to be your learning buddy. You don't have to call me ma'am. You are not supposed to treat me as your teacher. I'm your friend. Okay, so I'm going to be your learning buddy. And this is a group, class. So I'm not able to interact with you all, but I hope that you all are very attentive throughout the class. Okay, so when we are going to have our one-on-one session, we'll be able to interact in that session. So I am your learning buddy. Treat me as your friend. Okay, and I will help you identify and help you learn your mistakes, what are your weaknesses, along with your strengths. So, and I know you all are very enthusiastic students. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Introduction to public speaking. Now, I hope you all might be seeing a girl standing behind a mic. She's standing, just. But can anyone tell me in the comment section that what is the girl doing? I'm waiting for your messages. Just let me know. Can anyone tell me? Okay, let me tell you. Yes, somebody wrote, Apurva wrote that she's anchoring. Okay, she's anchoring, but can you tell me what's the emotion What is the kind of emotion she's showing on her face? Is she happy? Is she scared? Or is she angry? Whatever she is, just let me know. Very good. Rajshri wrote she's nervous. Wonderful. Very good. Very good. So she's nervous. Basically, she's standing behind the mic and she's feeling very nervous. What's the reason behind it? Can anyone guess it? The reason behind is that she is scared. She's scared because of the audience in front of her. Even this thing happened with me as well, that standing in front of the mic, we feel very conscious. Only the reason is that we are very underconfident. So because of our lack of confidence and because of because of the audience sitting in front of us, we feel very nervous, and this thing pulls us very, very, very back. So I don't want my students to do that. So in my classes, you all have to be very confident. And confidence comes from within. Okay? It is not naturally built. You have to build it through your own thought process. You have to, make yourself a confident person. So you have to start speaking English today at your home itself. Okay? With your mother, father, brother, sister, not two big sentences. You just have to say small verses with your parents or your brothers and sisters, so you'll be able to get more fluent in English and your confidence will boost up. Okay, so now, okay, my dear students, I don't want you all to be like this girl. I want you to be very cheered up behind the mic. If the mic is in front of you, you all have to be very cheerful, and confidence has to be there. Okay, and I'm going to train you regarding the confidence boost up and everything. So we'll be covering it in our classes. Now, the most important thing, what is public speaking? So public speaking is a formal face-to-face communication. Right now, as we are not in an interactive session, so see, I am talking from a very far distance from you. Okay, I'm sitting at my home and I'm talking to you. So this means that it is a very different thing. I'm sitting at my place and interacting, it is very different. But public speaking requires face to face communication. Like you have to be there in front of me while talking. So it is a face to face communication method where a person uses the medium of speech to inform or to influence a group of listeners. Now, what I am doing right now, I am trying to influence you all. Okay, I'm trying to make you aware of something very, very new. That means I'm influencing you. Even in Hindi language, when we, or in any Telugu, Tamil, in whatever language we are talking with our parents, we are trying to influence them for something or the other, and it is very important. I am just looking at the messages. Okay, okay. So you all gave very good answers. That she's standing on stage for the first time, Smita wrote. Mamina wrote she cannot talk in front of the audience. Very good. She's not confident in public. She's very, very scared and nervous. Very good, dear students. You're giving very nice responses. And this means how attentive you are, how nicely you're listening. Okay. Okay, now the most interesting part has come. This part has three expressions. Okay. So facial expressions, I'm telling you, it is one of the most important thing. Facial expressions requires your whole image. So you have to be very fluent. See, while I'm talking, I'm using my hands and using my head and using my eyes. So this requires this is showing that at some places I'm trying to be happy. At some places I'm trying to be a bit sad when I'm talking. And right now I don't think I have to bring out the anger version of mine. So I'm not bringing this. So these are the emotions which we have to build within ourselves. Okay, and they are naturally there. I told you that confidence is not naturally built up, and our expressions which we already have are built within us. It is inbuilt. Okay. So first emotion is happy emotion. Let's suppose I'm giving you a sentence. It says, I love going to school. Okay, listen everyone carefully. This sentence says, I love going to school. Okay, so in a happy emotion, you all can try it at your home. Okay, I will say it like, I love going to school. Now see how suddenly my expression changed. I was talking normally, but now I'm looking very happy. This is the game of emotions. So never, my dear students, never feel shy while expressing yourselves. Because what happens is when we try to express ourselves, we lack confidence. Sometimes we feel that no, this thing is not made for me. Why should I do this? No. See, I am interacting with more than 200 plus students are there. Okay, and I'm interacting with everyone. So I'm not feeling underconfident. Why? Because there is no need of feeling underconfident. Okay, you have to be confident everywhere, right? Now the second emotion is the very, it's kind of a sad emotion. So we have to change our expressions very quickly. This emotion says, the sentence was, I love going to school. Okay, so if I have to say this in a sad emotion, how I'm going to say it? I love going to school. Okay, this time I was having a smile on my face. This is a setback, that you are not showing your emotions properly. Okay, in a sad emotion, we'll say it like, I love going to school. Okay, so without any artificial behavior, we have to bring out in a very natural manner. Okay, it is going to help us in our very, in our in every phase of life, and everywhere it is going to help you. Now, the third emotion. If we talk about the third emotion, it is the angry. Now you can see the face of the girl. You all can make out through it that how she is making her face. And anger requires very much, hand movements, facial expressions. So in an angry emotion, she's saying like, I love going to school. Okay, see, folding your hands, thumping your hands, or making an angry face makes a huge impact. Okay, dear students, so facial expressions we have completed. Next thing, as we are not doing everything in a very elaborated manner, let me tell you, public speaking requires so many things. And it is not like we have to, like, suppose I have to hold this while speaking. No, your hands are enough. Your hands, God has given you everything naturally. Your face, eyes, hands, mouth, voice, head. You have to use all these things while speaking. Okay. And as we have all these things naturally, we can take benefit from them, right? So this thing requires your eyes. Public speaking and communication requires your eyes, because I hope you all might have heard that eyes speak louder than words. Okay, so you have to make your eyes in a very appealing manner. You have to show it in a very appealing way. Okay, next, what you have to do, you have to use your hands. Hand movements are really very important. See, the way you're using your hands while talking, you all might have noticed that from the very beginning of our class, I am constantly using my hands while talking. Why am I doing it? Just to give a positive impact. Okay, just to tell you all that how we have to deal with situations. Hand movements brings, something very, it makes the conversation very interesting. If I'll simply sit and simply talk with you all without, see now how I am talking. If I'll talk without any hand movements, without any head movements, without moving my eyes, it is going to look very boring. That why ma'am is not, not speaking in a nice manner. So for that, it requires you to use your hands. Okay, mouth. Mouth is the very essential and very important part while doing communication, as we all know. So, you have to use your words very wisely, whatever you are speaking. So, in our classes, we are going to cover the trending words as well. So, in the trending words, the motive behind using trending words is in English. It says that it boosts up a person trending level. It takes, you know, it takes within 5 minutes to learn new words. In your daily life, it is going to bring a very positive impact. Okay, how you're using your vocabulary, how enhanced your vocabulary is, it makes a very good impact. Okay, and you all might have noticed the actors. You all might have heard Shah Rukh Khan. You all might have heard Sushmita Sen. You all might be knowing who they are. I know. So just go to YouTube and listen to their TED Talks. Okay, watch their TED Talks. You'll see how they're using their hands, how confidently they're looking here and there and talking. Why? Just because they have the proper knowledge of communication skills. Okay, they have the proper knowledge of public speaking, right? And moving your head constantly gives a very, very nice gesture. Like you are moving your head from here and there. It is going to, we have few, head movements as well. So that I'm going to tell you all in our classes. That's how we have to, you don't have to nod your head completely. It is going to look very shabby. Okay. So you have to do it in a very elegant manner while talking and speaking so that it is going to look good. Okay, now just I'm giving a glance at your messages. Okay, there's no query. Any one of you, if you are having any kind of problem, any question, you can just share it with me so that we are going to, so I'll be able to answer your questions. Okay. Now, the most important thing, emotional quest. We did the emotion thing over there. And I know that you all were aware about what we were doing. And I gave you a sentence, I love going to school. So the same thing has come. And I want you all to try it at your home. Okay. So just give it a try. Now the emotion has come, the happy emotion. And it says, I love going to school. So I want you all to try it at your home now. Okay, so now the second emotion says, I love going to school. It's the sad emotion, and I said how we are going to use a sad emotion. I love going to school. Right? Third is the angry emotion. That also I told you. I love going to school. Okay, so these all were the interesting emotions. Now, the most important part. We learned about the hand movements, but now let us know the language of body. As of now, we all are sitting at our place. We are not doing anything. We are just sitting and watching. But, body language is one of the most important thing in public speaking. Okay, why? The reason is because you have to move your whole body. You have to walk from here and there. While holding a mic, you have to just perform. Okay, so language of body requires your whole face, including your lips, your eyes, your cheeks, everything it requires. Also, your hands, as I told you, and your eyes. Okay, so all these things are required. Now, the reason behind this is face. Expression we make with our face when we are happy, excited, sad, angry. And I know you all are going to learn it gradually. Okay, it is not going to come in one day. It takes time. But after completing our sessions, you will be able to recognize yourself as a public speaker. The motive here is not just to teach you about the public speaking or the communication skills. It is also going to teach you your etiquettes, morals, values, along with that, how to enhance your body language. Okay. Hands. How we move our hands when we are talking. So, see, I'm not constantly moving, but you can see through your screens that I'm using it till here, not till here. Okay, while public speaking, when we are doing public speaking, we always have to use our hands till the length of our neck. Okay, up till here. We don't have to take it upwards. it is going to look very, very shabby. Always remember, use your hands while speaking till this length. Okay? Now, eyes. Maintaining eye contact with the person we are speaking with. See, it is very, very important. Why is it important? I'll tell you. Eye contact is a very, very important part. If I'm talking to you guys, I am looking at the screen so that just to know that, okay, you all are interacting with me. If I move my head here and I'll start speaking, is it going to look nice? Or I'll say that, okay, dear students, today we are going to cover this in our class. It is going to look very bad. It gives a very wrong impression that this person is not at all confident, that she's not even able to look at my eyes. Okay? So you all have to maintain a proper eye contact while talking. So as I gave you example of Sushmita Sen and Shah Rukh Khan, what they're doing, whenever an interviewer is asking a question, they are always in touch with the audience. They're always looking at the audience. And this gives a positive impact that, okay, he is interacting with each and every one. He's not letting anyone miss out. Okay, so this was the eyes part. Now, as it is written that these things can be cherry on the cake. I'm saying from very beginning that two things, confidence and voice. Confidence and voice. These two games, these are the, most essential part of public speaking. And as I told you, it is not going to come in a day. We have to practice and learn the techniques. These things requires techniques. Okay, there are many students sitting out there who have taken a lot of classes, but they are not even aware about what to do because they have learned the wrong techniques. Okay, from the very crux, it is required to learn about public speaking and communication skills. Okay, so confidence, how graceful you are while presenting, and how much people believe in you. So, how much graceful you are. Graceful. See, the way I'm talking right now, I am considering it in a very graceful manner. I'm not shouting, I'm not, exaggerating. I'm just using a simple tone and I'm using my hand movements, I'm moving my head, moving my eyes. So, this displays a graceful gesture. Okay, you have to make people believe in you. While talking, you have to be so appealing that people will believe in whatever you are saying. Okay, voice, speaking loudly, clearly, and pausing when required. Guys, my dear students, when we speak, we never know where we have to take pauses. We just keep on speaking and speaking. Because when we are writing something and when we are reading something, we know that where the full stop is there. Full stop is a game changer. It is the way of telling us that, okay, we have to take a stop. But while speaking, we don't know where we have to pause, where we have to stop. We keep on reading and reading. So this is very important. While speaking also, we have to use commas, full stop, exclamations. Okay, question marks. You might be thinking that how we can do it while speaking, how we can use it. This is the communication skills which we require. Okay, this is the thing which we have to learn, that where we are going to take pauses, where we are going to use question mark, where we are going to use comma. And it naturally comes when we become so fluent, no? It naturally comes from within that, okay, now here I have to stop. Now, if I say that my mother's name is this, my mother's name is this. After this sentence, I'm putting a full stop. Then again, I'm starting with a word or a sentence. If I'm saying, wow, this flower is so pretty. Wow, I took a pause. I use an exclamatory mark. Wow, this flower is so pretty. Okay, and after pretty, I'm naturally using a full stop because I'm ending the sentence. So, likewise, we have to be very aware. While always remember, dear students, that while speaking, also we have to use these things. It is not only required while writing. Okay, so it is also going to be used while speaking. Moving on to our next part, how to speak using actions. As I told you, all the things which we require while speaking are hand movements and voice, eyes, and everything. But now we have to compile everything what we have learned and how to speak using actions. So, see, let's understand this through the hare and the tortoise story. It is very important. Okay, but before that, yeah, at a glance, I want you all to see this picture. Just look at this picture of face, hands, and eyes. And look at me, how am I going to tell you? I hope you all might be aware of the hare and the tortoise story. And why is it important? Because it gives us morals as well. Okay, it teaches us so many things. Okay, okay. So, the hare and the tortoise. Look at me, the way I'm going to tell you the story, the way I'm going to perform it. You all have to see it very carefully. Okay, so I'm going to start with it. Once there was a hare who happened to be friends with a tortoise. One fine day, the hare proposed a race to the tortoise. Observing the tortoise's slow pace, the hare felt certain of victory. So he decided to take a nap while the tortoise continued steadily. To his surprise, upon waking up, the hare found the tortoise already at the finish line. To his disappointment, the tortoise had trumped in the race as the hare slept. This tale imparts a couple of valuable lessons. The hare teaches us that excessive self assurance can be a downfall. In contrast, the tortoise demonstrates the significance of persistence. Even when faced with unfavorable circumstances, never surrender. Life isn't always about being the quickest or the strongest. It's often about maintaining a steady effort. See how easy it was. And you all might have seen where I was using my full stops, where I was using my commas, where I was using my capital small letters. It is very important, dear students. And using your hand movements give a very, very positive impact. Okay, while telling someone a story, when you're using our hands, they'll get more attracted, they'll feel more interested. Okay, so and your story, your tale will automatically become more interesting. So this thing is required. Now, dear students, the motive behind learning public speaking and communication skills is three basic things. It forms a structure. Okay, I'll let you know what are those three things. Before that, let me share my experience that, as I told you, I have studied abroad. Okay, regarding my few achievements, I studied over there. Everyone there speaks with an accent. Like British, some are using their British accent, some are using their French accent, and people from UK are using their British, American students are using American accent, but Indian students maintained their real accent. Okay, we as Indians, we don't have to use any different sort of accent. Whatever is coming from within, it is required and it is enough. So you don't have to push yourself towards using a British accent, but exceptionals are always considered. So if you are, planning to do something abroad, so it is going to be learned exceptionally. But Indian students can always use their accent and speak, because many of the students, what they try using a different accent and they lack using good sentences. Because of using British accent, they forget that they have to use proper sentences while speaking. Okay, we have to maintain our accent, and we have to use three things while learning public speaking. And those things are ethos, pathos, and logos. Okay, so tell me in the comment section that how many of you are aware about ethos, pathos, and logos. How many of you know that? Can anyone tell me? Okay. Okay, so see, this is something interesting. Bernali Singh said that, ma'am, my first anchoring was when I was 4 years old. See, this is something very interesting. And I also learned public speaking. I have also took classes for speaking, for communication skills. It is very important. You know why? See, now today I am representing my country at international stages. So, because it is holding so much power, and anchoring requires so much confidence. Without confidence, you won't be able to learn. Okay, so you have to be very confident. And in the very beginning of our class, I told you that the girl is very scared. And somebody told me that she's doing the anchoring. Correct, she was doing the anchoring, but what was the setback? She was not able to speak properly because of her lack of confidence. Okay, even I am an anchor. So I also do anchoring for big stages. But you don't have to look at the audience like I'm not talking about the shorter audience. I'm talking about in a bigger picture. When you see so many of people are sitting in front of you, you are not making eye contact with those people. Yeah, but if in a room we are talking to someone, if in a classroom, if in a in a gathering, if there are 10 to 15 people, then you have to make eye contact, because the focus is on you, and your focus should be on others as well. Okay, and on a stage when we are talking in front of a large audience, then you have to be focusing on yourself, that how you are going to speak. They are just going to watch you. Okay, so let me tell you, we are going to learn about ethos, pathos, and logos. So ethos, see, drafting a speech requires three things. It automatically comes within our mind that ethos, pathos, and logos. You'll be able to learn it, and you'll be able to make your own speech. So ethos. The ethos part has ability to build trust, ability to build credibility. People believe in what they are listening to. Ability to build trust. Now, if I'll give you a topic that's right on climate change. So tell me in the comment section, how many of you know what is climate change? How many of you know about climate change? Okay, see, Bernali Singh has said that she's saying she has also done Republic Day celebrations, Teachers Day celebration, annual programs. Students, you always have to participate. Okay, my dear students, you always have to take part in college, school events. If you're not doing it, you always have to take part in Olympiads, in MUNs. From there, you'll get your recognition. From there, you'll be able to learn. And you won't believe there are so many platforms for you all to learn, to participate, to win. Okay, we are participating for winning. Okay, so there are so many platforms. It's just you should have the proper knowledge. You should have the confidence and courage to participate, as it is very important. Okay, so, okay. Mitali has also participated. Priyanshi Dekta is saying that I did anchoring when she was 5 years old. Okay. Shreya has taken part in all Olympiads and arts competition. Lucid is saying that he knows about climate change. Wonderful. Okay, so Jay Kumar Bal is saying he is also giving international Olympiads. See how wonderful it is. Okay, I got an answer. Everyone, please pay attention. Shrihan Sinha is saying when temperature gets harsh than normal, like in winter, there is unbearable cold, and in summer, there is unbearable hot. Very good, very good. So, this is climate change. Okay, and Aditya is saying, ma'am, I used to also perform on big stages when I was 3 years old. Wonderful, very nice. See, even when I was a kid, I also started at this stage itself. Because, when we are kids, we are not so much aware about like confidence or anything. We just go on the stage and start speaking. Okay. And that's the point which helps us. That is when we start learning. Okay, so this is very important. I also learned at very young age. When I was in fourth standard, I started taking competitions, taking part in competitions like in Olympiads, in MUNs. So these are very important. And trust me, when you all will complete your 12th standard, when you will be having a bundle of your certificates, that in what things you participated, what grades you got, it is going to give you so much exposure in your college life as well as in your career life. Okay, so you all the good students, I expect you all to participate. Okay, okay, dear students, back to our class. So I was talking about ethos. Second one, I'll let you know. Okay, ability to build trust. Whenever we are giving a speech, it is very important that we have to be very aware. Okay, I'll read all the messages by the end of our class. Okay, so don't worry. I'm going to take everyone's name here, but we have to complete this first. So I'm going to interact with you all. Ability to build trust. If I'm going to tell you some lies, how is it going to feel? Okay, ma'am is not, she's not an honest person. She's faking it. Why? Because I'm not giving my honest opinion to you all. We always have to be honest while giving our speeches. Okay, we have to feel whatever we are saying, and that should be very true. Okay, that is going to help you. So, ethos part includes ability to build trust. Second is ability to build credibility. We have to be credible enough to convey our messages to others. Okay, that no, if I'm standing at this place, I am very sure that this thing is taking place at this time, and I'm informing you the current situation, about the current situation. Okay, third, people believe in what they are listening to. See, whatever I'm telling you right now, you all are believing it, you all are trusting me. That's why I'm getting so good responses, right? So it really, to look at these responses, it means that yeah, I am able to convey my messages to you. Someone is saying, ma'am, I took part in fifth standard. Someone said I took part in third standard. Some said that about climate change. So That was just a question to you all, just to know that how attentive you all are. And wonderful, it's a big achievement. It's kind of achievement, okay? So you all are believing in what I'm saying. This is ethos, okay? Second part is pathos. Ethos we have completed. I'm talking now about pathos. The pathos part has ability to make connection with the audience. Right now I'm talking to you all, okay? But we are not interacting face to face, as it is not a one-on-one connection. We are chatting and talking, right? So this shows that I am trying to interact with you all. I'm making a connection with you all, okay? And appeal to emotion. You should be filled with emotions. I'm not just talking about happy, sad, and angry. Okay, you have to be very positive from within. You know, whatever, when we start speaking, it reflects on our face. It shows on our face that, okay, this person is very vigilant. She's very confident. So it starts appearing at your face as well. That's why I was saying why emotions are important. Okay. The last part is logos. Prove to your arguments. If I say that yesterday it rained in Bangalore, but I don't have any proof regarding it, how will you all believe that, okay, yesterday it rained in Bangalore? I'm going to tell you the temperature. I'm going to tell you the consequences. I'm going to tell you what were the problems faced by people due to the rain in Bangalore. Then you'll be able to trust me. Okay, she's giving me some facts. Now I have to believe her. So, proof to your arguments means you have to be very factual enough. You have to give facts. Okay? Ethos, pathos, and logos. In logos, you have to give facts. Reason behind statement. If I'm saying that it rained yesterday in Bangalore, what was the reason? So you have to bring so many scientific reasons over here. You have to give proofs. Okay, this happened, and because of this thing, it rained. So I'm giving proof to my argument as well as I'm giving reason also. So this was logos. See, students, it is very simple. When you learn the techniques, no, it is going to be very easy for you all. We just have to learn proper techniques of communication and public speaking. Last but not the least, apart from learning public speaking, public appearance, apart from communication skills, it is very important to learn about morals, ethics, and values. I was just noticing that you all were giving so nice answers. This means that you all were attentive, you all were respectful, and you all were handling things so nicely that students are interacting. This means that you have very good morals. You have been trained very nice at your home, right? And you know how to respect others. It is very important when a teacher is speaking, you have to be attentive every time, right? Second is ethics. We have to be very obedient at our home. You know, and why I'm telling you all these things, because these things falls under public speaking. Okay, if I'm talking to you in a very harsh manner over here, then you say why ma'am was very rude to us. She should have been a bit polite towards us. She should have been talked nicely to us. Why I'm not using any harsh sentences with you all? Just because we have to be very ethical enough while speaking, because so many people are listening to us. So we have to be polite, very calm enough to deal with everyone. Okay. Now, values. If I'm talking about values, so I know that you all are so good students. You are so wonderful that your parents are giving you very good values. You all know how to interact. You all know how to listen, and these all things are a part of public speaking. Why? When you go on the stage and stand in front of the mic, these things are going to help you. and you are just small kids, but there is a big life in front of you, or you have to be prepared for it. Never get angry in situations where and we were using the angry emotion. We just use the emotion. We don't have to be we have don't have to become an angry person by nature. Okay, so if I personally, I'll tell you, at my home I'm a very calm person. I never get angry, and with my students also, it is in fact a plus point for them that I never get angry with them. So what's the reason? Because I've been taught in my classes that public speaking requires morals, ethics, and values. So if you're going to be polite with others, other people are also going to be polite with you as well. Okay, so make from today onwards, make it a habit that I have to be very polite with my brothers, sisters, and my parents. And talking about parents, my dear students, always and always remember, there are two lifelines in your life. Suppose you're playing Ludo, or I know many of you might be playing PUBG also, but when we are losing the game, we, after reaching a certain stage when we are winning the game, but we lose somehow we lose, we always search for a lifeline. That okay, I'm having a lifeline now, I can use it, and I'll be revived, I can play my game once again. But that is a game. In your real life, you're having your parents as your lifeline. Whenever you're feeling low, whenever you're feeling that no, now I'm not be able to move forward, your parents are always going to help you. Why are you attending today's class? Your parents didn't force you. They didn't force you that no, you have to do it. You have come by your own, you all are here by your own this thing, uh, own willingness, you are here. Okay, this shows that your parents just guided you and you are here. And I know many of you have learned so many new things today. If you have learned something different and something new, do let me know in the comment section, and we are going to discuss it. Okay, so morals, ethics, and values, these things are also included in public speaking, and we are going to cover it all. Okay, so all my dear lovely students, a big thank you to you all, that you all have joined and you all learned so many things. Now I'm coming to the comment section, and I'll resolve all your queries. Just a minute. Okay, Priya Darshini said that our school have held a competition where some Korean people were coming, and Priya Darshini gave a speech over there. Wonderful, wonderful. That's very nice. Okay. Okay. Everyone said that they know about the climate change. Okay, some of you also know Korean. Okay, how many of you are watching Korean K cartoons or K dramas, so that you're sending this, that you know about the Korean class, this thing, language. Very good. Okay, Swayam Sampath said that he is having 17 medals, 9 gold, and 8 silver. Okay, this is a very big achievement here. So that's why I am telling you that public speaking and other co-curricular activities are very important for you all to learn. Okay. Now, Apurva said, ma'am, I started to speak publicly from 3 years and got a money prize and a crown for English Queen. Very nice, wonderful. Sujay Kumar said that I also got international rank, 5 regional rank, and 5 zonal rank. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So Priya, Darshini, Sasmeet, and everyone is achieving so many medals. Aditya, wonderful, wonderful. I'm reading all your chats. Okay, when I asked you regarding climate change, Priyadarshini also gave an answer, wonderful answer. Priyanshi Devta has given a wonderful answer. Okay, so I'm getting so many these things, replies. Wonderful. So that's why I was telling public speaking is going to give a wonderful plus point in your lives. So see you all in my classes. We are going to learn all the techniques of public speaking, everything we are going to cover, how to build a structure, how to speak, how to contrive, how we are going to draft a speech regarding storytelling, anchoring, and public speaking involves all these things. Okay, so biographing, YouTubing, we are going to cover all these aspects. So I hope you all are excited, and I'll see you in my classes. We are going to cover so many things, and our classes are going to be so funny and interesting. So fun loving sessions we are going to have, and we are also going to enjoy in our classes through activities. Okay. So in our activities, I'm going to tell you that how we are supposed to, build connections. So we are all going. If anyone is having any doubts, just let me know in the comment section. Okay, Rajshri is also saying she's got a prize. Wonderful. Okay, so dear student, I want you all to achieve like this in your future as well. So I'm going to, when you share your achievements with me, it is going to be an achievement for me as well. Okay, so let's see you in next class. I'll see you in our next session. Till then, take care and just remember what I've told you in today's session. Okay, so take care, everyone. Take care. Bye. It was a wonderful session with you all.